Viva Engage is social media for the corporate environment. Here you can see I'm logged into engage.cloud.microsoft, which is the Viva Engage website location. And when I'm logged in as myself, it automatically creates this new page. Here you can see my page, and there's my initials. If I update my profile with a picture, then it will show up here as well. Now here we see several areas: the storyline, the activity, and the bookmarks, any posts I might have made, any followers that I might have gained, or who it is that I'm following. So you can see this is very similar to any other social media, except it's really designed for corporate engagement. Microsoft is trying to respond to corporate requests to get their people to be more engaged. So let's start out with a discussion. I click on a discussion. I'm going to share my thoughts and ideas. I'll say, what do you think of the holiday party idea for this year? And if I'd like, of course, I can bold that. I can change the color. I can change the font, just like any Microsoft Word or other type of document. So I'll click post. And there's my first discussion post. So other people who I'm sharing my page with will be able to see this and will be able to respond. What about a question? We'll click on a question. I'm going to add some people. I'll go ahead and add an admin, for instance. So admin will then get an email to let them know that this question has been raised. And if I add anyone else to this, they'll also see that and get a link. And I can also add in additional information in there if I'd like. Next, we have the option for praise. Who do I want to praise? I'll go ahead and, once again, add people. I'll add the admin, who's the only other one in the list. And I'll say, great job, admin, you hit the mark. So admin's going to see that, and anyone else that I also post in there can also see it, or anyone who goes to my page. And after adding an admin at the top, I'll click post. You saw that there's also a Copilot icon. So we can certainly click on Copilot. And on the right-hand side, it can give us some suggestions or answer any questions for us. It doesn't have the same types of capabilities that you might see in, say, Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, where it can create a lot of different objects, but it does give you some good summaries, if you'd like, as well as updates on anything that's going on. And the last thing that we can see in this list of 4 is a poll. So I'm going to type in a question. I'm going to ask, where are we going for our summer vacations? And I'll go ahead and put in 3 answers. After I enter my third answer, it goes ahead and pops up a fourth one if I'd like to add it, but I'm going to stop there. And you can see where you're going for your summer vacation. You've got a few different options. I'll click post, and we'll let the other people in the office go ahead and answer. I'm going to say I'm going to go right on the couch and click vote. So we see 1 vote for couch. So you'll be able to go back and see the results. Next, on the left-hand side, I'm going to go over to where it says explore and click create new. And then I'm going to choose to create a new community. What's the name of my community? We'll call this the Awesome Club and give it a description. And now we need to add in some members. So of course I'll add in myself, and we'll add in admin. And you can see you can add up to 19 members, and then once the community is live, you'll be able to add more if you'd like. Now, who do I want to be able to see this? By default, you can see it's going to be public, or you can click edit to go and change that to be a private only approved type of club. But we're not those kind of people. We just like everybody to join in. And the default publisher is going to be discussion or questions. So in this case, it's going to be a discussion, and we're going to allow all network users to move conversations into this community if they'd like. And we'll click create. So you can see this is not really a high security kind of product. It's really about getting people to engage, which is why it has that name in the title of this application. Now, when I create a brand new community, it looks just like the previous community that was created for myself when I first started up Engage. So we have the same options. We have the discussions, the questions, the praise, and the polls. And I'll click events. And no events have been created yet, so I'll go ahead and create a live event. We're going to have a picnic at Awesome Park, and I'm going to make myself a presenter, and I've got to also add in a producer because I've added myself as a presenter. There we go. Now we're going to choose the date. You can see Saturday has been picked, and we can choose the time. Now you can see the time here is going to be in 24 hours, so you just need to keep that in mind. And we'll have that go for a couple of hours. Then we'll go ahead and put in picnic for awesomeness, bring saltines and ham. And I do need to change the date because that date has already happened. If I'm not sure if I want to make this live, I can just choose to make this a test event. Otherwise, I can say, no, I'm ready for this to go live. And you can also enable questions and answers from the attendees. Now I have the options for the Microsoft Teams Quick Start or Teams external app or device. We can also have this video broadcast as well. I'll go ahead and click Create. And there's my event, Picnic at Awesome Park for the Awesome Club. I'll ask a question about the picnic. Who is coming? And we can let people go ahead and respond. I could also create a discussion. Use Viva Engage in your organization to increase awareness and encourage involvement in new ways that helps employee retention and happiness.